This is the future.
Hello ladies and gentlemen, Green here and welcome to another video. In this one we're going to take a look at a video from Krypton where he's going to almost one-shot Collector vs Superman. And he's gonna use maxed out artifacts. He's gonna use a Sword of Sin on like Brainiac to reduce the defense. He's gonna use a Bat Club on Raven to inflict some dot damage, and he's gonna have some Heartbreaker Harley Quinn in there in order to reduce the dot resistance. Also, something that he wants me to specify is that he tended to tag in Brainiac quite fast because he wanted to constantly apply the burning effect and the power drain, and he tagged him more often than he should have because he was afraid of the boss Superman's super shield. And it's so funny that the best gameplay that we've seen so far against Boss Collector vs Superman has somebody still thinking that he's got the super shield. I also thought that myself for like a few weeks after the beginning of the story, but I don't know, man. But this fight is amazing, so let's get into this. And Harley's in there to reduce his dot defense. Keep in mind, this man thinks that Superman's got the shield, so even hindering himself by mistake like that, he'll do an amazing job. Also, his Brainiac, his special one with Brainiac will cap at 11 stacks instead of 10 stacks because of the fact that he's got a level 69 Brainiac, not a level 70 yet, so keep that in mind. Again, you shouldn't let that burning expire because you need to constantly reduce the defense of the enemy because the Beta Club dot damage is depending on how much you do on your basic attacks. Another special one in there. Brainiac into another special one. Raven back in there. Also some changes that he said he should have made, and he thinks that it would have been a perfectly easy one-shot here if he would have reset the Beta Club dot more with jump attacks and use more special 2s when the power generation was fine, because special 2 of Raven is going to be critting against this dude, because this dude is not crit immune, he's crit resistant, and the special 2 of Raven is going to be guaranteed to crit regardless of his crit resistance. There we go, another special 2, another special 1 from Brainiac. Keep reducing that defense and applying that burning. Already getting some decent values from the Beta Club dot. 6.5 mil. 7.2. Boy, that was quite a huge increase from one additional Brainiac special 1. Another special 1 in there. Again, we didn't see the stacks for some reason. Usually you have enough time to see the stacks of Brainiac special 1 right before he tags out. 9 stacks over here. Okay, so almost full potential. Another special 2 in there. We're at 13 mil dot damage. Another special 1. His defense should be like down to close to 0 at this point. Because as you know, burning reduces like half of the current defense of the enemy, and if you keep reducing it, it's like without letting it expire, it's gonna like first of all gonna half it, then it's gonna have the half that you already have previously, and it's just gonna reduce the current amount. So as long as you don't let it expire, the defense will just get lower and lower. Yeah, we're at 13 mil dot damage, and I think this is kind of the cap, I guess. Not the damage cap for him, but the cap that this team can do. Another special 1 in there. Raven back in there. Special 1. Again, I think he should have used special 2 there, and he said that himself. It's just more damage overall, because it's guaranteed to crits. And as you can see a lot of red numbers in there, but those are not crits. Those are usually lethals from Raven. Because of Brainiac. Again, a special 3 in there. Special 2 might have done a little bit more damage. And yeah, that's about it. That's about the fight, and this is the closest I've ever seen to a one-shot against Collector vs Superman, and this is by far the highest damage I've seen against Collector vs Superman so far. So yeah, if you do have the means to do this, definitely do this, but this is gonna be a strategy tailored, as his title is going to say, more towards the pay-to-play players. So yeah. It is what it is. Like, I try to satisfy both sides with this channel, both the people who have access to all the artifacts in the game and people who don't, so hopefully you guys don't mind. Well, that being said, I'll leave a link to Krypton's channel in the description. He's got some amazing stuff in there, one of the most underrated Injustice to mobile YouTubers, one of the best players out there, and I'm not trying to suck him off at this point, I'm just picking facts. He's also getting some decent views with Marvel Conquest of Champions. He seems to be doing a good job, considering that. But yeah, all that being said, thanks so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.
This is the future.